In today's video, we're going to go ahead and cover a defensive lineman, an in-state defensive lineman that is now in the Florida Gators are in the mix for this in-state 2027 defensive lineman. And this defensive lineman, from the tape I've seen, and I'm going to break it down for you a little bit later on in the video, reminds me of another prospect that Florida is also targeting. He's very, very similar to, in my opinion, to Tyler Alexander, one of the recruits that communicates with me on a regular basis, and he will also be in. Tyler Alexander will also be in the summer interview series. I'm going to go ahead and read to you the article from Tyler Harden, and then go ahead and break down some of his tape. Like I always do, break down 2 or 3 plays of his tape. Lost for words, Florida enters the mix for in-state 2027 defensive lineman Devon Kendrick, a 6'4", 275-pound defensive lineman out of Carroll Day School in Tampa, Florida, received an offer from Florida while on campus for Tuesday's spring practice. So this past Tuesday, he was at the spring practice. Several prospects were on campus on Tuesday to watch Florida in spring practice. One prospect being Carroll Daywood, Florida's 2027 defensive lineman Kendrick, a 6'4", 275-pound defensive lineman from Tampa, Florida, didn't have an offer from Florida ahead of his trip to Gainesville on Tuesday. However, he left the swamp with an offer from the Gators. Lost for words. It feels amazing, Kendrick told Swamp 24/7. Feels like my hard work starting to pay off. The offer from Florida is one Kendrick's dreamt of since he was young, as he grew up a Gator fan, especially being from the Sunshine State. Having the opportunity to now play for Florida is a dream come true for him. It hits different from my level of recruiting. I've been a Florida fan like all my life, even growing up, Kendrick said. Just the thought of having the opportunity of playing for Florida is just insane to me. Defensive line coach Daryl Chapman extended the offer to Kendrick while he was on campus Tuesday, but Chapman wanted him to make the trip to Gainesville to give him the good news. He texted me on and off on Twitter, and he said that he wanted me to come down to practice and wanted to check on my measurements and stuff. So I was all in for it, Kendrick said. Last night he had called me saying saying that he wants everything to be real and legit and not just give me anything fake, and he wanted to see me in real life. So that's how it kind of built up. Despite being a Florida fan growing up, Kendrick enjoyed his time in the swamp and enjoyed his conversation with Chapman, which led to an offer. His relationship with Chapman is still building up, but Kendrick sees his coaching style as one he feels like he would thrive with. Just the way his coaching style and the way the defensive line operates, it's all I feel like in my range and in my play area. Kendrick said, I feel like I can really fit in